What is up, everybody in the YouTubes? As you can see, we're going to be playing Among Us story on guard. Well, the demo at least. I just thought we would like to get... Oh, why not? That sounds good. Let's go. Let's go Among Us. Alright. Sure. Let's see. You'll play as the operator, a crewmate who enters a virtual training simulation. Inside the simulation, you'll control guard and investigate murder committed by a deadly imposter. This short gameplay section explores one line of investigation out of many you'll have available, but remains mostly free of spoilers. I hope you enjoyed this little taste of Among Us story on guard. Hey, hello, and welcome to Mira Research and Development. You must be the operator. You don't work for Orange, you don't work with Orange, do you? I'm management. It's great to have you here. Stellar. You have a good flight? Sleep all right? I'm a little confuzzled. I must have slept harder than I thought. I'm a little foggy on where here is. A little foggy? That's funny. You're funny. This is Mira R&D. We're working on ways to give our crewmates a better chance at survival. That means safer ships, clearer and clearer instructions, and most of all, ways to deal with the biggest threat out there. Light repairs, wiping access cards, unlocking the airship safe. Imposters? Yes, thank you. So many people say it's getting the cards swipe to work, but clearly it's imposters. Did you know that imposters are responsible for 73% of all lost mirror ships? And that aliens love to kill? Yeah, I'm referencing the Among Us show that aired like 2-3 weeks ago. The other 27% are from crewmates charting a course through an asteroid field. But whatever, future problem. We're working on getting... Excuse me. We're working on getting that percentage down and those imposters out of the old airlock. and we've developed an exciting new solution to help. The simulator. Can I solve mysteries? Can I do historical adventures? Can I fall in love? Golly, does this mean I can get into costume and do Halloween reenactments of famous historical events? Costumes? You want to stay up all night trying to attach sequins with a glue gun? Do famous historical events have a lot of sequins? I don't think so. Okay, the truth is we're sticking you into this little pod with goggles and a headset. You know, I should have left a pause for you to ask questions. Now seems like a letdown. No, I'm sure it's great. I promise, it's gonna seem like everything you've dreamed of and more, thanks to the greatest power of all. Your imagination! Also some new proprietary hardware for rendering purposes. Are you ready for adventure? Now, we've got a scenario lined up that would help us identify imposters and protect crewmates. I have questions. Gosh, this is interesting. I do have a few questions though. Okay, well, I'm sure I'm here to help. So whatever helps you get into the old simulator, you let me know. You'll just let me know. Ask away. But just so you know, some of the answers might be spoilers. Can't risk polluting the data set. Can't risk polluting the data set. Is it dangerous? I'm not in any, danger from the simulator, am I? No. This is entirely virtual. No, the only way there'd be an imposter in there is if you were one yourself. Well, that would make Green the imposter in both this game and in the show. Are the crewmates I meet real? The crewmates I meet in the simulation, are they, I don't know, real? No, that's part of the reason why we made this virtual instead of using holograms. The holograms kept asserting their independence and demanding rights, and it's a huge crewmate relation hassle. The simulated crewmates are developed by our proprietary solution based on record data from past flights. The last part is actually a bit of a privacy violation, but I won't tell if you won't. Anyway, no, they're definitely not real. Don't even worry about that. What would the simulation be? So, what's actually going to, I guess, happen in the simulation? Hey, spoilers, remember? I can't give it all away. I guess I can say that you'll be on the ship investigating an possible imposter event. I promise it will totally feel natural, and you'll swear it's as familiar as your real life. Alright, I'm ready. Thanks. I'm ready to go for now. The simulator is ready for you right over there. And so are those devious imposters. Try not to die. Tip, it looks like you've already received a task to enter the simulator. Wait, who is that? Oh, that's a virtual assistant for your mini computer. Tip, to review your task, please press escape to open the mini computer. You can call me Matey. I'm here to help my fellow crewmates. Just feel free to ignore if it's bugging you. Okay, but is it with arrow? Is it with WA? Yeah, it's WASD. Hang on, buddy. Simulator's back this way. I can give you a tour of R&D once we've kicked the tires on the simulation. Yeah, I just wanted to see if it was arrow keys or WASD. What's this over here? I just wanted to see if it... I just want to know how to interact with people. Like this. Oh, it's R. Okay. Simulator's right over there. Get on in there, buddy. No, it's E that's E for enter? Is this going to be my workstation? Your workstation. LOL. LMAO. You're gonna be on your feet and then the simulator too often to worry about a workstation. Although we are gonna have to get you up to speed on our project management software. Gosh, it looks like you're tackling a lot of data, tracking a lot of data in the simulator. Yep, our proprietary solution does a lot of work making the simulation feel real for you. And of course, we'll also be tracking everything you do, so no pressure. Back over here, please. I guess we'll just step on in. Into the simulator. Oh, this is from the trailer. Purple. What does this ship run on? Ask engineer and they say it runs on the reactor power. Ask captain and they say it runs on teamwork. Well, what this ship really runs on is truth and justice. Every lie is grits in the engine. Every crime is a crack in the hull. My name is Guard, and every morning I make sure the ship flies straight. Even though some of the crew is gay. It doesn't matter. Coffee. Beans of beans. Justice juice. The only hint of grace in its flying tin can of corruption. Sorry about the gay joke. Engineer important electrical work. Engineer's electrical work is going to leave the ship. I'm sorry, what? I think I missed an email. Gotta leave me itchy all day if I don't get the boxes. What? Cook's trying a new dinner special. Quesadilla. They're like tacos, only soft and flat. Even have a fun color. Come get your fill of our quesadilla. Quesadillas are pretty good. Captain, scientist, guard, engineer, doctor, and cook. This is your final reminder that the ship will have intermittent lighting allergies for most of the day. This should not be a surprise to anyone after my previous emails. To reiterate, the ship is overdue for maintenance of its electrical system. I will be working in the vents most of the day. Be prepared for lighting outages during that time. Now, I've been able to implement redundancies for everything except lighting. No other ship system will be affected. I've attached the electrical schematics and a chart showing my progress. An important meeting. Anonymous sender. Come to the cafeteria at 9 sharp. Don't be late. Nice. Been waiting on this one. Hard fall issue. Tactical vest fitting. 10 tips to find a style that says be respectful or get ejectful. Sunglasses mirrored or dark? We've asked and you answered. Spot the imposter. Take our quiz and find out whether you are ready. You aren't. But you can be. Shipwide cameras. Are you surveilling enough? And much more. Then an anonymous message is a grease spot on my visor. I can't clean it off now until I know which side it's on. Looks like I got a blind date in the cafeteria. The mini computer includes a map that can help you find the cafeteria. The crewmates go about their daily lives hiding their vices, their corruption. Excuse me. But the tapes see everything, and I'm watching. I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching. Always, but not right now. They say no single crewmate is a match for an imposter, but they haven't met me yet. You want some of this? You want to bring your trash onto my ship? Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, there's a vent, so that's not really all that suspicious. Locked myself in the office this morning. Nobody gets to talk to me before I had my morning coffee. Tap your security card to unlock the doors. And just like that, we're in. I'm gonna go everywhere else except for the cafeteria first. Cafeteria is back down the hall. Nothing to check in engineering for now. Amogus. The anonymous note said, "Don't be late. I've got enough sins without adding tardiness to the list." What'd you do before that? Hello, Doctor. Oh, guard. Good morning. Are you, how did you see the engineer's message? Scientist has always been skittish. Figures the engineer's message about tinkering would bother them. Having lights go out is, well, it seems inconvenient and dark. Engineer's got it handled. Don't worry, engineer isn't gonna let anything happen to the ship. Right. Yes, well, right. It's just the lights blinking on and off is annoying. Lots of things are annoying, scientist. Right, yes. Tree Hugger's such a warrior. They care more about plants almost as much as I care about security. But they should be fine now. I reassured them. It's handled. Anyway, I'll let you get to breakfast. Stay safe. And remember, you can't spell vigilante without vigilance. Okay. Yeah, they're better. Situation secure. They don't gotta worry. That's my job. Events. The criminal's hallway. An imposter can use them to pop up like a space gopher from a space gopher hole in any room on the ship. Engineer usually has the vents locked down. Must have left this one loose while doing electrical upgrades. Some ship captains inspire their crew with personality, efficiency, or keen insight. On our ship, Cap uses motivational posters. I should get to the cafeteria. Navigation is closed for the demo, so no charting courses just yet. What clues does the captain keep secret away in the admin? You'll find out someday, but not in the demo. Fair enough. I should get to the cafeteria. Okay. I can't go to the med bay yet? Alright. The cafeteria. The ship's watering hole. A place to replenish and recharge for everyone. Even the predators. What threat lurks in the tall grass of the cafeteria? What crocodiles wade in the water for the innocent to dip their heads? Let's find out. I should stick to the cafeteria. Okay. Looks like they have a plant there. It looks like blood is purple in the simulation. You don't eat cook's food without a little hope and a lot of seasoning. Not my seat. They haven't seasoned the cushions properly or anything. I expected whoever sent the message to be sitting here waiting for me. But I guess not. This is my seat. Back to the wall. All exits visible. Where's Cook? They're usually here committing crimes against breakfast around now. Yeah, they're dead. Cook! They couldn't fry an egg in their life if their life depended on it. Now their goose is cooked. I'll find whoever did this to you, Cook. I'll make it right. Cook's dead! Guard! How could you? It wasn't me. You shouldn't have been I shouldn't have been streaming this. Doctor, seize the imposter before they kill again. It wasn't me. When you're planetside, a person accused of murder is entitled to a trial by a jury of their peers. Can we get this over with? I promise my subscribers I stream the autopsy later. But out here, on the ship are ready for imposters to attack. An emergency meeting is all you get. And I haven't got appeared in the pack. Right, yes. Doctor and I took charge when we found guards standing over poor Cook's body. Are you sure Guard's the imposter? It's just, I talked to Guard right before you found them. And you're lucky to be alive. Excuse me. Good thinking, Doctor. Focus on the fortunate positives. Instead of conversation, making a proversation. Who is the imposter? Someone on the ship is an imposter. But who? I need to work the case, check the scene, look for clues. But as it stands, the only place I'll be investigating is the airlock. Where's Engineer? I'd really prefer to do this with everyone present. There's still, the electrical upgrades. They sent that email? Oh, I have a filter that sends Engineer's shipwide emails to spam. They're so depressing. Guard, would you like to speak? maybe apologize? I think we'd all appreciate it. I look Cook down. Yeah, I'll apologize to Cook for murdering them, for not keeping them safe. Cook, I failed to protect you. I will avenge you. No, we're avenging Cook. That's what the airlock is for. Is this your first time? Yes, very good. So all in favor of injecting guard then? I'm smashing the I button like it's the like and subscribe button. Do you have any evidence? Yes? Sorry. Unanimous. That's how you know guard's guilty. Would an innocent crewmate get a unanimous vote for ejection? To the airlock. I guess that was a... Doctors? If you escape, the other crewmates will not be able to throw you into the airlock. Dang it! Oh, caught right from the start, huh? Wowzers. Darn, I really wanted to do a better job in my first try with the simulator. You don't feel bad. I mean, yes, you did die literally the first time it was possible for you to do so. But at least you had a good time. Look, buddy, I feel for you. And I'd love to get a little more data from the simulation. How about we just rewind things a bit? Let's go back from right when the lights go out. You can use what you learned to avoid the crewmate and get to safety. Am I allowed to have do-overs? Yeah, well, you know, it's a gray area. I really want you to get the best score you can, so let's give it a try. I'll just, go behind the captain. Oh, captain, my captain. And... event. Maybe I can get out of here. Dang it. Gotta go. Can't risk it. Serpentine. Freedom, like a credit card with no introductory period. There's always a catch. But if I'm today's catch, it'll be catch and release right out the airlock. My metaphors are mixed up, but so is this case. The case, the one unbreakable truth on the ship of lies. I will take this case, work it, squeeze it until the truth drips between my fingers, and then wash my hands under the faucet of justice. So what do I got? So what do I have? So what have I got to investigate? They say dead beans tell no tale, but Cook was always chatty. Maybe their body will tell me a bedtime story about which monster went bumping in the night. Okay, what else? People lie. Cameras don't. Unless it's AI. Generative AI. If I get to security, the surveillance tapes can point me at the imposter. They might. They really might. But not in this demo. Don't worry about that right now. Okay, what else? Right, like a hard-boiled egg, this case isn't gonna crack itself. Let's go make an omelet. And make sure not to get myself poached. Okay, that's nothing. Is this a reactor? Cables are a mess. No wonder engineer has to root around the vents fixing the lights. I'm pretty sure this is the reactor, right? Yep. I kind of know my way around the skeld. Guess engineer left their side rule out. Maybe the math got too exciting for them. It's actually a right angle ruler, not a side rule. Oh, sorry, I mean, I didn't choose for guard to say that. You just said it. Sometimes guard just says things. I guess so. Engineers big on safety in the workplace. Hopefully that includes imposter awareness. Unless they're the imposter, right? Don't you think of that? During a hunt, hide from the imposter in cabinets or closets after breaking the line of sight. No, that's not... We're not doing that. You can't hide. There is no hiding. They literally just hid from crewmates to escape getting airlocked. Just do what you did to escape getting airlocked. I guess that's the wrong game. They locked up medbay. They might have moved Cook's body there. I should check the cafeteria to be sure. You want to investigate personal quarters or relive your airlocking on the lower decks? Sadly, that's not in the demo. Seriously, operator, this isn't part of the demo. Science Labs is closed for a demo, but someday you'll be able to hunt through chemicals or find clues or explore the greenhouse. The loose vent. Good to bear in mind if I need to get somewhere and don't mind the shimmy. Man, of course the cook is yellow. Like they were in the Among Us show. What's this? Blue powder. Part of the normal mess of the kitchen or something else? I should find out where this stuff came from. Maybe it's nothing. Or maybe I'll look back someday and know that this is what blew the case wide open. Someday maybe, but not today, because blue powder investigation isn't part of the demo. Eat food to regain health and stamina. This isn't Breath of the Wild, dude. Wait, the simulation has health and stamina? Oh no. Little glitch in the mid computer there. You can't eat food and regain health and stamina. Resting at... It's not Elden Ring either. Resting at a campfire will fully restore your health, but all imposters on the map will respawn. Stop. Just stop. Guess Cook's never getting around to that final cleanup. It's on the computer. Why are these knives bloody? Might have been from meat. The pantry is closed for the demo, but in the full experience, you might find foodstuffs, cooking supplies, or murder. Like I suspected, Cook's body must have been in medbay, which is sealed tighter than the vacuum-sealed pickle jar. But life never closes a door without opening an airlock. I should avoid airlock metaphors until I've cleared my name. Point is, there's gotta be some other way into the cook's body. I need to find the cook's body. Like that loose air vent I noticed earlier, maybe. The loose vent. This might be my road to medbay. Fingers crossed I get to medbay. This isn't medbay. I feel like a rat in a maze and that cheese isn't getting any closer. Maybe I should talk to the big cheese. Engineer spends all their time in here. They could give me directions. Just gotta figure out how to get their attention. Wait, they ran in and yelled like a space dog on Space Bath Day. That time I spilled coffee on their control panel. Guess I'm heading to the cafeteria to make you a fresh cup of coffee, engineer. The body scanner and medbay can help you identify imposters. No, it can't. That doesn't work. It'll ruin the simulation if that actually worked. How would that ruin the simulation? The body scanner and medbay cannot help you identify imposters. Use the elevator to travel between ducts. It's an elevator. Of course it can travel between ducts. What else can an elevator possibly do? Sorry, I don't know why the mini computer is... Just try to ignore it. I'm sorry, but this dog kind of looks like Huggy Wuggy. And of course they have the man meme. Admin Cap's office. When they aren't fiddling around in navigation. Coffee. The only bean I can count on to never betray me. I'm more of a tea drinker myself. All the coffee, the bean juice. I guess I put all the beans in there, right? All the coffee beans. No, there's one more bean I haven't pulled. There you go. What was that rope for? Time to pull an engineer out of the vents. Coffee, baby. You're too good for me. You deserve so much better. But there's a control panel in the reactor that needs you. Leave for 5 minutes and somebody shorts out the panels. We need to talk. You are the imposter! Should have locked the door. Well, one thing's for sure. One thing's sure to bring them back. More coffee. I don't know why I made the engineer sound like a prospector, but I did. Coffee maker. Let me put the lid right here. There we go. Dark roasted. Sabotage reactor panel. For this time, close the door. I forgot to close the door. There we go. Alright. Attempt number 2. Again? Come on! Get back here, dude! How do I catch them? Stay back! Where I won't know what hit me? You don't use wattage you don't use wattage to note the danger of electrocution. You use current. Speaking of current, well, currently I need your help, Sparky. What do you want? Directions to med bay. You know the vents better than anyone. You know You know the events better than anyone but an imposter. How do I get to med bay? An actual imposter would know the way through the events already. I am not the imposter. Unless this is a trick. Like one of those puzzles where the guy always lies and... Well, one guy always lies and one always tells the truth. Help me for a cook. You know who would help me? Cook. Cook helps everyone. They once tried to bandage the wing on a rotisserie chicken. They were a lousy chef, but good crewmates. And the imposter killed them. Hold on. If I take a long walk out in the short airlock, Cook's murderer gets away with it. That what you want? Excuse me. Okay, fine. Here, directions to the med bay. I'm still not sure I believe you. Good. Means you're thinking. That all you want? Seen anyone suspicious? Have you seen anyone suspicious while you were down in the vents? Some mouth breather sabotaged the control panel and then chased me around the reactor room. That's right here. This is why nobody reads engineers' emails. But there have been others in the vents. I saw a scientist earlier this morning. And someone I didn't see. They didn't talk. You just heard them moving. Good to know. You want something else? No, that's it. That's all I need. Good. Now I can repair what you did to the control panel, and then go do the rest of my job. Stay safe. What's this? This whole area is a safety hazard. Sharp edges, exposed wiring, tools scattered all over. Hope engineer knows what they're doing. hope engineers' directions are better than their cable hygiene. Alright, which way did Sparky say again? Right, up, left, right. Right? Up, left, right. Well, that obviously didn't work. Must have messed up engineer's directions. Right, up, left, up. Why did I think that was a right? Right, up, left, up. Right, up, left, up. The smell washes over me before I can come up through the vents. Sickness, rot, corruption. Live streaming. Some call it heck, but around here we call it medbay. Let's see what we can see. Doc had him put cooking on the floor instead of the bed. What kind of crewmate does that? An imposter, maybe? Not worth much as a clue, but still. They should have put Cook in the bed. Yeah, they should have. Medical information on the crew, none of it recent. Come on, Doc, you gotta keep this stuff locked up. I didn't need to know what engineers... I didn't need to know about engineers' feet. Yeah, that's TMI. There's Cook over there, but I'm gonna check on them later. Doctor's live streaming setup. Chasing that glitter of fame like a gambler after a royal flush. Looks like Doc hasn't recorded or streamed anything today. Guess real life's exciting enough right now. That's a nice setup they have. Well, my recording setup is a laptop and a mic. I think it's a Blue Yeti. Wait a minute, the medical scanner isn't even running. Doc pulled the power over their streaming setup. If I want to prove my innocence or someone else's guilt, I'll have to do it another way. Cook, I hate seeing you like this. I just hope you can get me some clues, so I can get you some payback. Oops, looks like you finished our little demo. But you crushed it gang as far as you did. Look at you, dodging pursuit, hunting for clues. Listen, you get some rest while we get the rest of the simulation put together. Well, we'll have you back in this bad bean real soon. Thanks for playing. Yeah, that was a fun demo. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Alright, thanks for watching and bye.